Have you ever felt overlooked by someone you deeply care about? It's as if they ignore your emotions and sentiments, treating you as unimportant. Despite your love and dedication, they never prioritize you. Imagine changing this pattern, making them feel an urge to value and prioritize you. In this video, we'll unveil 10 essential rules to transform yourself into an irresistibly engaging individual, one whom others eagerly desire in their lives. Each rule is crucial, and we recommend watching until the end to understand their significance in improving your relationships. Now, let's begin. Rule 1: Don't reveal everything. Become mysterious. The allure of the unknown beckons. Within this mystery lies your power. As Seneca stated, to be everywhere is to be nowhere. Let this be your guide. Be present, yet retain an air of mystery, like a book with its chapters partly veiled, inviting others to explore with growing intrigue. In conversations, reveal yourself gradually, thoughtfully. Unveil your life's tapestry thread by thread, allowing others to intertwine their interest and curiosity. This approach turns your persona into a riddle, a puzzle they aspire to solve, increasing their anticipation and drawing them deeper into your character's labyrinth. Consider Cleopatra, historical figure whose allure extended beyond her beauty and power. It was her enigmatic persona that made her a fascinating figure in history. Like Cleopatra, let your actions and words be unpredictable, akin to a winding path through uncharted territory. This unpredictability draws others in, compelling them to delve into the depths of your soul. By not revealing everything about yourself immediately, you encourage them to explore and participate in your journey. Your life should not be an open book, but rather a series of unfolding chapters, each revealing more about your complex and compelling nature. By maintaining an air of mystery, you become an irresistible presence, leaving others yearning for more. Rule 2: Create a fear of losing you. People often overlook what is easily accessible, but their perspective changes when there's a risk of loss. See yourself as irreplaceable, someone whose absence creates a void. You are not just an option, but a necessity. How is this achieved? By being independent and self-reliant. Your life is a riveting journey, complete and fulfilling on its own. This confidence and autonomy attract others. They view being part of your life not as a right, but as a privilege. This philosophy echoes Stoic principles. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Your strength lies in your self-sufficiency and uniqueness. Adventure defines your life. As people recognize that you are a significant presence, not just seeking attention, they will strive harder to keep you. You are not here to chase affection, you are here to be valued. They should work for your attention. Instill a subtle fear of losing you, prompting them to actively pursue a place in your world and recognize you as a treasure. In life's game, you are not just a participant but a crucial victor, one they cannot afford to lose. A prime example is the dynamic between Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak during Apple's early days. Wozniak, a brilliant engineer, was crucial in creating the first Apple computers. His technical expertise and innovative designs were key to Apple's early success. Jobs, recognizing Wozniak's talents and value, worked tirelessly to enhance his contributions. In this partnership, Wozniak was more than a co-founder, he was a vital force, whose absence would have greatly affected Jobs' vision and Apple's future. This illustrates the significance of valuing unique contributions and becoming an indispensable asset in collaborative efforts. Rule 3: Cultivate your own happiness. This principle underscores that true happiness is self-generated, fostered by self-confidence, satisfaction, and independence. These traits inherently increase your appeal. Rather than depending on others for joy, you develop your own fulfillment. This independence and self-assurance are immensely attractive, making you more desirable to those around you. By finding happiness within, you become a beacon of hope and inspiration, showing you are complete in yourself, not seeking fulfillment through others. This approach is appealing as it doesn't impose the task of making you happy on others. Your goal is to share your cultivated joy, enriching others' lives. Seneca said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future." Theodore Roosevelt, despite numerous personal challenges, exemplified this principle. He led a vigorous life, involving activities like boxing, exploring the Badlands, and public service. His resilience and joy stemmed from within, not from external validation. Roosevelt's enthusiasm and independence made him a charismatic leader. His ability to find internal joy and purpose, despite external challenges, demonstrates the power of self-generated happiness. Rule 4. Be coveted and let others invest in you. Recognize that you are a unique treasure, a gem to be sought after. Your worth extends beyond mere presence, it lies in your significance. Being actively involved in someone's life can have a profound impact. What is easily obtained is often undervalued. True appreciation comes from effort and commitment. As people invest time, emotions, and energy in you, their attachment deepens, transforming you from a passing interest to a treasured presence. Your role is not to seek attention or love desperately, but to show that you are a meaningful addition to their lives. Deserving of earnest pursuit. Give them the chance to invest in you, making your presence an invaluable part of their life they wouldn't want to lose. Reflect on these words from Stoic philosopher Seneca: "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor can a person be perfected without trials." This captures the essence of true worth, which lies not only in existence but in striving for and seeking improvement. Consider the relationship between Alexander the Great and his teacher, Aristotle. Aristotle, a philosopher of immense wisdom, was more than just a tutor to the young prince, he was a beacon of knowledge and strategic thinking, vital for ruling an empire. Alexander, known for his ambition and intellect, deeply valued Aristotle's teachings and devoted considerable time and effort to learning from him. Their relationship transcended the typical student-teacher dynamic, forming a bond where the student saw the teacher as an indispensable source of wisdom. Rule 5. Do not make someone the center of your life. It's essential to remember that your life should not revolve entirely around someone else. Envision yourself as a lone, luminous star, shining independently, fueled by your unique light and vitality. You have your own path, separate from anyone else's orbit. Avoid letting your world become overly focused on another person. Having your own dreams, ambitions, and a distinct identity is crucial. This mindset fosters enigmatic allure. It involves keeping others intrigued by the different facets of your life and what drives you. Your autonomous spirit and adventurous nature add an attractive dimension to your relationships. By complementing each other's lives while preserving your uniqueness, your allure and appeal increase. Living a life with clear relationship boundaries encourages personal growth, bringing excitement and freedom to your partnership. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, once said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." This idea aligns with maintaining independence in relationships. Consider Sir Isaac Newton, a renowned scientist whose work significantly impacted our understanding of the universe. Despite his monumental achievements, he led a rich personal life, filled with hobbies, friendships, and individual pursuits. His ability to balance professional success with a robust personal identity made him not just an extraordinary scientist but also a well-rounded individual, admired for his intellect, independence, and personal depth. This balance is a testament to how maintaining individuality can lead to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Rule 6. Prioritize your own needs. This rule emphasizes the crucial importance of valuing your needs and well-being in relationships. Recognize your worth and steer clear of situations where you're undervalued or disrespected. Settling for less than what you deserve is not an option when you understand your value. In any relationship, ensure that your happiness and self-esteem are respected. Prioritizing your needs sends a clear message: you will not tolerate being belittled or having your self-worth compromised. In partnerships, assert your equality, emphasizing that your emotions and needs are paramount. Remember, your purpose is not to be overshadowed or seek validation from others. Your aim is to cultivate healthy, respectful relationships based on self-respect. Standing up for yourself enhances your appeal and influence. As Marcus Aurelius stated, it is not events that disturb people, but their judgments concerning them. This quote complements Rule 6, highlighting the importance of personal reactions in shaping experiences. Reflect on the life of Lucius Quinctius Cincinnatus, a Roman general and statesman. Known for his military and political prowess, Cincinnatus was equally celebrated for his dedication to personal principles and self-respect. He prioritized his values over political power, choosing the simplicity of his farm life over the allure of authority when not needed. His story underscores the significance of prioritizing personal needs and values, showcasing the strength inherent in self-respect. Rule 7. Don't always be available. The rarest gems are not found everywhere, and similarly, your availability should be considered valuable. Value your time, it's a finite resource that shouldn't be dispensed indiscriminately. Prioritize your life's narrative. Imagine a life where you're not perpetually on standby, defined by others' expectations. You have a universe to explore, and those who enter it should see it as a privilege. Avoid being constantly available, responding immediately to every message or meeting every demand. Show that your time and attention are precious. People are naturally drawn to those who have their own passions and pursuits. By not being always available, you teach them to appreciate the time they have with you. Consider Ada Lovelace, a mathematician and writer, often recognized as one of the first computer programmers. In an era of restricted women's roles, Ada didn't conform to the expectations of constant availability. She focused on her work, exploring advanced mathematics and collaborating with Charles Babbage. Her dedication to her projects and refusal to be always accessible contributed to her mystique and appeal. Ada's life demonstrates the power of maintaining individuality and the captivating allure it generates. Her life was proactive, not reactive, marked by her passionate focus and intellect. Rule 8. Stop always initiating conversations. Rule 8 focuses on creating a balanced approach to initiating conversations in relationships. It's essential to understand that always being the one to start conversations might not be beneficial. Allowing the other person to take the initiative sometimes is crucial. This approach demonstrates that your life is full of other interests and activities, and it helps maintain a healthy dynamic in your interactions. Continually initiating contact can unintentionally suggest being too readily available or overly eager. The goal is not to play mind games but to cultivate mutual respect and effort in the relationship. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." In terms of communication, this means avoiding behaviors that create imbalance or feelings of being taken for granted. It's about preserving your dignity and self-respect, not relentlessly seeking attention or validation. Rule 9. Don't get overly emotionally attached. Rule 9 underscores the importance of emotional balance in relationships. It emphasizes not letting your emotions control the dynamics, ensuring your needs are heard and respected. The key is finding a balance between expressing your feelings and maintaining a composed demeanor. While emotions are a fundamental part of our identity, excessive expression can sometimes diminish our true value. Seneca stated, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." This quote captures the essence of Rule 9, advocating for patience and restraint in emotional reactions. Rule 10. Be willing to walk away. Rule 10 emphasizes the importance of recognizing your value and maintaining firm self-respect. It's vital to establish clear boundaries and expectations for how you should be treated in any relationship. If these standards are consistently not met, it becomes essential to have the courage to move on, regardless of the existing emotional bonds. This decision is not about insensitivity, it's an act of self-care, affirming your commitment to self-respect and refusing to compromise your well-being for someone who doesn't appreciate your worth. By showing your readiness to leave, you convey the seriousness of the situation to the other person, embracing personal value and strength. This realization helps them understand the need to value and prioritize you if they wish to continue having you in their life. Your goal is not to cling desperately to unfulfilling relationships but to foster healthy ones based on mutual respect. Sometimes, this requires the courage to let go when necessary. Reflecting Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This aligns with Rule 10, realizing that your inner strength and self-respect are under your control, even if external relationships are not. Consider Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor known for his philosophical wisdom and leadership. Despite his power, he faced complex political alliances that conflicted with his principles. In such cases, he chose to distance himself, showing that even in positions of great influence, one must be willing to leave situations or relationships that compromise integrity and self-worth. His actions emphasize the importance of prioritizing personal values and self-respect. We have explored 10 key strategies to make yourself an unforgettable presence in others' lives. These include maintaining a sense of mystery, not being overly available, letting others invest in you, and prioritizing your needs. It's vital to balance communication and avoid centering your life entirely around someone else. Cultivating your happiness and emotional stability makes you more attractive. Remember, it's crucial to value yourself and be ready to leave relationships that don't recognize your worth. This is about forming healthy, respectful relationships. By embracing these principles, you become someone others naturally want to prioritize. If you ever feel like just an option, remember you have the power to make life choices, including the decision to walk away. Your value is immense, and you deserve people who see and honor that. As this video concludes, we invite you to internalize these insights and commit to living as your best self. Share your commitment in the comments to affirm your dedication. For example, if Rule 6 resonates with you, comment, "I will prioritize my needs first." Now, you're prepared to part ways with those who treat you as less than a priority, focusing your time and energy on those who enhance your life and align with your values.